Hello everyone, welcome to another pickups video. I wasn't planning on doing another one this week, but we made a trip out to Goodwill and found a ton of stuff. We were pulling a bunch of stuff off the shelves, and I'll go through this stack here so you can get to your giant pile that you found. Found one big old stack of Warhammer. That was a good find. I always like when we can find Warhammer. And a good mix today of stuff from the bargain room and the main room. Unlike the last time it was like just bargain room only. But today's main room was not terrible.
We got a cart.
Yeah, we actually got a cart. It was a bit chaotic though. They still had the one employee was in the glassware section, and she just had a big blue bin, and she was taking just stuff off the shelf and throwing it into the bin to shatter. Next thing, shatter. It's the craziest thing.
Very strange.
Black Cauldron, and some Scooby-Doo on DVD. A handful of VHS finds.
VHS.
Babylon 5. I've never seen a Babylon 5 VHS tape before. I know a lot of the series was released on VHS, but The Gathering from Season 1. Definitely be a good one for the store. And a few, I've never heard of this one, but H.P. Lovecraft's The Unnameable. It's by Star Maker. It looks really cool. Indie horror. This one I have heard before. Night Flyers.
Everyone has their mouth open.
Yeah, it's all about the big mouths. It's an alien type show, and I've always wanted to watch this 80s movie, so I'm going to check this out before I list it up on the store. Night of the Comet.
That was me.
Always wanted to check that out.
That's me.
And Robert Beltram Chicote is in here.
Oh.
And this is one of the classic, insane Jackie Chan movies that he's not in like a whole lot of it really, but Fantasy Mission Force, which is like just this movie's nuts. And it's a lot of fun, so that was really cool to find. And,
I found something.
Yeah, you pulled it out in the bargain room. What is this? The Adventures of Kotetsu. Never heard of this one, but one of those 80V film. Is this even?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to look. I don't see any like overt nudity or tentacles. So we have The Last Wish. This is one of the newer cover versions of the Witcher with the Netflix series logo on there with the Superman guy, whatever his name is. Naruto, Sasuke's Story book, and one manga, Volume 1, Part 1 of the Ocarina of Time. I thought it was Zelda, I didn't see that. There's the Ocarina of Time. And the making of Star Trek.
That's rare.
This is a different version of, we have probably like 4 or 5 books on the making of Star Trek, but this is a different one than we have, so that one will actually be for us. This really pristine hardcover edition from the 40s of The Age of Innocence. And even comes in this nice little box, and someone bought this and never read it because this thing...
That's something you put, be
on the shelf, because this is like 80... This is almost 80 years old, this edition. It's like 70-something years old, and it's still like pretty pristinely white.
Who's reading that?
So someone... And here it's a little bit worn, so someone put this side in on the shelf. So like, what are they doing? There's no label there. I don't know. But this is David Eddings' Omnibus. And Stephen King, Dolores Claiborne. Never heard of this one.
Never heard of like half of his stuff.
One random troll doll just happened to be in the bargain room. And a few of these Karen and PC casts here. We always see these, and we do sell them pretty frequently as far as when we find them. The trade, and then a few hardcover, which you don't see quite as often. And a bunch more kind of generic Pengo type things. Florence of Arabia. I was just rewatching Lawrence of Arabia the other night. Super bit. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So some good generic fiction stuff for the store.
Your generic fiction.
And then you picked up these, the Dover Thrift editions.
We've sold those before.
Yes. Yeah. And then you found today, your big thing was this giant stack.
I found these finally. Finally! We found, this is half of them. Sorry.
I'll hold up the other stack here for you. So there are 2 different sizes of these collections. There's Sweet Pickles. And we've find these pretty frequently, but it's usually like one.
Yes.
It's usually like one at a time.
So these are smaller ones. Each book is one letter of the alphabet. Mm-hmm. And these were a mail, like you send something in the mail with like some postage and...
Yeah, they're like a mail order series. And were they 70s or 60s? 70s?
I don't know.
I think 70s, but I forget.
I don't know, but they're all the same in the back here, and I don't know. I watched a video like 5 years ago,
and you've always been like, you get so excited every time we find one of those.
And we only ever find like one at a time.
Yeah. And
so
I think half the time it's A is for alligator. It's
I mean,
like
sometimes it's like the middle of the alphabet,
Yeah,
like,
like
we
the
found that
moose
one
and-
before.
yeah.
But like, I've
Towards the
never
end.
seen.
Yeah, towards the end you don't
I've
get.
never seen so many before.
This one we've only found, I think, once before. The unicorn one.
The unicorn.
And this is the first time I've seen the walrus one not beat up, because we found it before, but it was like really.
And like X and Z, like those are, because I'm pretty sure like as it went on, it was less and less popular.
Yeah.
So these are the big ones, which are exactly the same. So
Larger
obviously
size.
someone had like a full set in both sizes, which I didn't know. I didn't know, but very exciting. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun.
And they're all good shape too. Which
These
is
are in
nice.
really good shape. They do have some
It's like-
names on the inside covers, but overall,
But yeah, the covers are very clear.
pretty good shape, which we never find these in good shape. So I'm excited. But we got a whole bunch of them, which is exciting, and I can't wait to list these, even though I'm not going to list them. So I really can't wait.
Can't wait for me to list them.
I can't wait for you to list them, because I will not be.
I got those giant sacks. That was a heck of a lot of stuff. A lot of good VHS to test out. A couple movies I want to watch, and a bunch of books, and that was really good. And I had a whole bunch of stuff coming this week. The channel's been like packed. Like I think I've had a video a day this week, pretty much.
You're so popular.
There's a
Oh
lot.
my
So there's a
God.
lot to check out. If you've been missing, this, that you're watching it
some
this
things
weekend.
coming.
Yep, you have some because you have a bunch of PS4 games and stuff. So we'll be showing those off eventually. You ordered those when I ordered that Dick Van Dyke set, which watched that video. I love that set. It's beautiful. So a whole bunch. Just keep coming throughout this whole week. Just gonna be nuts.